Greetings, grave robbers, and welcome back to Not the Television Graveyard. I am your host, TV's Noah Houlihan, and we are on hiatus. Ooh. So, today on the channel, we have something special for you. See, back in the day, I thought that what this channel needed on YouTube was more content. Not necessarily good content, just more. Just quantity over quality, constantly. So I invented a show that you can still watch here on the YouTube called Plus 2 Comedy Extra. Here I did things like I tried Mountain Dew, I pitched a movie, I pretended like I joined the XFL. They're all variety of different quality in terms of videos. And this is a lost Plus 2 Comedy Extra. This kept getting taken down due to me using clips from Christine McConnell and all this other stuff. So I made a much simpler version of this for you to enjoy. If you don't remember, way back in episode 55 of the Stay Doomed podcast, we covered the curious creations of Christine McConnell. And one thing about that show is all of the things that are created seem to be impossible. So I put it to the test and I created the peanut butter bones from that show. Now, unfortunately, I can't include any clips or else this will be taken down yet again. But you get to see me cook. You see the really messy kitchen I used to live in. And you get to see the results of my labor. This was quite a few years ago, and I can tell that I was not as skilled at making videos. You can see I left the microphone in the shot, and you can see me constantly choosing not to use it, which is very frustrating. But enjoy this. This is a Plus 2 Comedy Extra, and we'll be back from hiatus in December. And before I let you see this video, just a reminder that the questionnaire, the Stay Doomed questionnaire, is in the description down below. Fill that out. Let us know what you would like the next season of Stay Doomed to look like. I take you back to much younger me. Welcome, all you Plus 2 comedy modifiers and all you Stay Doomed gravediggers, to this very special edition of Plus 2 Comedy Extra. I'm here in my kitchen with a weird setup with my microphone and my camera, so I can do this very special episode of Plus 2 Comedy Extra because we recently released our episode on the curious creations of Christine McConnell. And one of the things that came up, or I know is going to come up because I'm filming this before we record, is that all of the creations of Christine McConnell are too difficult to actually make. I'm going to put that to the test. I'm going to use her explanation from the Netflix show, and I'm going to create the peanut butter bowls. So, let's get to work. So the first thing that she says is that you need confectioner sugar, creamy peanut butter, good vanilla, high quality butter, and a pinch of salt. You'll notice a pinch of salt is the only form of measurement that she ever gives out. So I have no idea the different ratios and stuff, so I'm going to guess. So I have a little food scale here. I don't know how much it's going to help me because I don't know how much everything deserves, so we're just going to wing this here. All right, tear that out. So let's start with the peanut butter, I guess. That makes the most sense. Let's do half a jar. We're going to do half a jar. I feel like I'm going to waste a lot of this concoction, but whatever. Here we go. We are doing it. All right. So then let's add the butter. I'm worried about the butter because I'm not going to cook this. This doesn't actually go into the oven at any point, so it's just going to be raw butter, so I'm a little worried about it. So I'm going to try to go for about 4 ounces, because that, according to this bag of confectioner sugar, is how much goes into cream cheese frosting, and that seems like an appropriate amount. So here's some butter. That is double what I want. All right, let's cut this in half. There we go. That's good enough. All right. The rest of the butter will be wasted. So then pure vanilla extract. I don't know if this is high quality like she wanted, but there. That's in the mix now. And now confectioner sugar. So it says on the bag that if you were to make cream cheese frosting, you would use 2 cups. I'm going to use half a cup because it's pure sugar and I'm on a diet despite the fact that I'm making this. All right, this looks gross. All right, I'm now going to use my stereotypical looking big ass wooden spoon and we'll just give this a nice mix here. So yeah, I'm mixing this guy up. This actually, I might have done this right. Like there, in the show, you don't see these big clumps of sugar, but it's getting very stiff and clay-like. But again, whoa, it's escaping. Move this stuff out of the... Oh, I never put the salt in. There's a pinch of salt. Now I gotta mix this in. Oops. So next, she does the peanut butter balls, which are the ends of the bone. So I'll do that now. She does, oh no. She does say that if it's too sticky to add more sugar. And yeah, this is a nightmare. Okay. So I'm gonna add about 1/4 cup in. It always looks like so much. I'm gonna actually return our first ball. Yeah. Oh, that was a huge mistake. So I got this going on so far. I've left my cabinet open, but I'm gonna put this on top and then wrap it around, and then everything should be fine. I hope. Making the ball. You get. Oh, I got peanut butter on my microphone. Is that some good ASMR for you guys? So here are my bones. While I was making this one, I accidentally ran into this one with the rolling pin, so it's imperfect now. I'm having this problem where the weight of the peanut butter is making them malform. Like I already see that happening. But I'm trying to keep the shape of a bone somewhat consistent, and then trying to keep it thinner in the middle and kind of smoothing it so that, there we go. That's not bad. Yeah, let's do some smoothing. Makes it just look so much better. Just a little bit of smooth. But I can already tell, like, it's flat under this. Like, it's not going to be a perfectly round bone because of the weight of the peanut butter is flattening it out. So the next step is put this in the freezer for 2 hours. So there will be a jump cut in the video. There's probably been many already. But we're going to cut to me in 2 hours when we get to the white chocolate part of the stage. Ooh! It is now 2 hours later. I'm sure everything looks slightly off than the previous shot because the camera's on top of my freezer and everything had to move. But I got my bones out. I'll get these nice and close to the camera. They're still a little bit malleable. I'm actually probably going to throw them back in for a few more moments. But as you can see, they are super misformed and super not smooth. So, and they're super stuck to the board, which is great. So, I got my confectioner white chocolate, coating chocolate. I don't know how much I'm supposed to use because, again, that was not included in the video that Christine McConnell made. But I'm just going to wing it. I think I'm going to use like half the bag. I'm kind of the mindset of if it's not enough, I can add more. If it's too much, I'm just wasting it. Not that I think that I will ever use this again. Trying to do it the way that Christine McConnell did it. So I got this pot here. It's got a little bit of water in it. And I'm putting this bowl on top. And then I'm going to add heat. And then it'll melt, and then I'm going to whisk it up. I'm going to do a low heat so I don't mess this up too much. And I actually do have a whisk, so I'll whisk it like she says to. While that's warming up, I have a potato peeler. This is going to be my best friend, according to her. It's a little dirty. Ow, I've cut myself. So I got the potato peeler here. I'm going to use this to sculpt it. This is supposed to be my best friend, according to Christine McConnell. And yeah, so we'll get that started on a very low heat, and we'll take them back out of the freezer, and we'll do a bit of carving. Hopefully they're hard enough now. Okay, so another half hour's gone by of them being in the freezer, so they're a little bit harder, which is what I want. I also have decided to do the whole bag of the white chocolate, so the whole bag is in here. I'm going to put this on low heat. Got the water in there. I got to put this on low heat and let this melt while I shave. That'll hopefully save a little bit of time here. So, this is really frozen. Okay. It's really flat on the bottom, but I think that'll be okay once I shave and carve this into a nice bone-looking thing. Here we go. So I've shaved it down. I got all my shavings in here. They're a little bit more bone-looking. I'm actually, while I'm waiting for the chocolate to go and heat up, I'm going to stick this back in the freezer because they're already like starting to thaw, and I don't want that. I don't want them to go into the molten. Look how soft that is. I don't want them to go into the molten chocolate and then just fall apart. So I'm going to put them back in the freezer, and hopefully that'll help them stay solid. I got my whisk, and the chocolate's heating up. Oh yeah, you can't really see it yet, but at the bottom it is definitely starting to get a little melty. So as I whisk this up here, the scariest thing is happening, where I'm starting to grow in confidence. So I'm starting to think that these actually might work out. Because my fear is the moment I remove it from this bowl, it's not gonna stay a liquid long enough for me to do what I need to do. Okay, so I've moved it to a smaller pot. The saucepan, turns out, was too wide, and the bowl actually ended up sitting in the water, which I don't think is what we want. But at least now I'll be a little bit closer to the heat, and hopefully that'll make this work a little bit better. So this is what we're looking at after like 20 minutes of heating and stirring. You can tell it's still too thick to do the effect that Christine McConnell does. But I'm hoping that after a few more minutes of stirring and praying and heating, that it'll get to that point. I'm going to put Christine McConnell on and make sure there was not another ingredient I was supposed to put in this.
Now, to temper your chocolate, get about 1 inch of water, place a bowl on top of it.
Yeah.
Pour your chocolate in there and temper it till it's nice and creamy and smooth and the heat is well circulated. At this point, a whisk would be very helpful.
Okay, I just watched it. She used the word temper. I don't know what that means. Okay, Google. How do you temper chocolate?
According to Epicurious, tempered chocolate has a shiny, flawless appearance. It feels firm and breaks off with a snap when you bite into it, and it melts smoothly in your mouth, allowing you to fully enjoy the flavor. Slowly heating and cooling melted chocolate while stirring puts it into temper.
Oh, this is really starting to burn. Oh, no. Oh, I've really burned this now. Oh, no. All right, turn that down. Okay. All right, so I've burnt some of the chocolate pretty bad now. Like, I've discovered some black chocolate underneath all this white chocolate. So I think the plan is I'm going to just try to coat them in this chocolate as best as I can. Ooh, this is bad. Ooh, that's not good. Oh my god. Okay. Got this pan here that's going to be big enough for these to kind of sit in. I think the plan is I'm going to try to pour this over it, flip them over, take them out, put them back on the cutting board they're on, and then we should be good. We shut that off. That's boiling. Okay. Just, ooh, mist. Okay. All right, that's on top of the bone. That's great. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's just now big globs on top of the peanut butter. Ooh, hot and burning stuff. Cool. All right, just that missed again. All right, just getting white chocolate in places. That's burnt and stuck to the pan. Okay, so there, I'm cascading it over it. Over it, yes. Okay, so it's like it's dipped in, but instead of being dipped in, it's just kind of smothered in it. Okay. All right, just get it on all the places. All the all right. Yeah, okay. So it's going to be good everywhere but on the bottom. That's fine. That's exactly what we wanted. So as you can see, there's white chocolate on top of the bones. Now, I think the next thing I have to do is make an attempt of some kind to roll the bones over so I can at least try to get the other side. I'm going to try to get my hands a little dirty hot. It's hot. Okay, you know, ow, 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 ow. Great, okay. So the peanut butter seems to immediately be melting because it's hot, and why wouldn't it do that? So what I think we have to do at this point, out of necessity, is throw this in the freezer. So we're going to throw this into the freezer, and the plan will be we won't ever look at the bottom because we're just going to present the top of them. And once they're nice and frozen, there's so much extra here. Once this is nice and frozen, that goes in the bowl. I'll just carve them, and then they'll look fine. So this is not a loss yet. This is still savable. So we're going to put this in the freezer, and we'll have the bones, and the bottoms won't look great, but who looks at the bottoms? All right, it's been an hour and a half. I haven't looked at the bones at all, so you'll get to see my live reaction. Let's see how they've been doing in the freezer. And here they are. There's a couple like big broken parts already that I see. And hopefully I'll be able to get them off of this pan. Here's bone number 1. Here's bone number 2. Oh. Alright, so now is the decorating part. So I'm going to shave this down. This will be fun. There we go, alright. Nope, I'm destroying the whole thing. This one's legitimately ruined. Alright, so I followed all of Christine McConnell's instructions. Granted, I have not sprayed it with the airbrush and the brown food coloring to give it the conquering, so I haven't done that. Also, I stopped trying to shave it down because it started to fall apart. Here's what I did. Nailed it! So I'm going to wrap this in tin foil and I'm going to put this back in the freezer. And then when we record, I'm going to reveal these to her. So I'm realizing now that part of the fun is that she doesn't know about it. So I wrapped it in foil and I know she's going to open the freezer. So I wrote on it, "Don't worry about it." So if she goes in there and sees this, she'll know it's nothing to worry about. Do you think it succeeds as a cooking show?
I don't think it does.
Yeah.
I think it's a little Ace of Cakesy in that, like, you're not really supposed to be able to emulate what she's doing.
Yeah.
But I also think that maybe it is supposed to be aspirational in that fashion. Something you can't quite do.
Yeah.
You're pulling out your camera and I'm weirding
Yes!
out.
Because I have a surprise!
Okay. What are we doing?
Stay there. Stay by the microphone.
Okay, so for some background, I was getting a mochi last night out of my freezer, and there's a cookie sheet wrapped in foil that says "Don't worry about it" in Sharpie. And I've spent the last roughly 19 hours being annoying with this cookie sheet. There's Noah has his camera. Hello, Noah. It's one of my cake pans. It's not a cookie sheet. I didn't look that closely at it because it said "Don't worry about it."
All right, so I knew you were going to say that what was being created by Christine McConnell was not something that you could do. So I did one.
Okay.
All right, I made the peanut butter bowls, the peanut butter bones.
Okay.
All right. So I also
the pretzels.
Yeah, that's why I had pretzel rods. I also made a video of me making every step along the way. So this is the end and the big reveal here. So I wanted to get your reaction. This is how they turned out. This is super cold because it's metal.
And it's been in our freezer.
Yeah. This is how I did on the peanut butter bowl.
Are they still white chocolate?
They are still white chocolate
Yeah.
because they're white bun. Yay! There they are!
You should have let them set on wax paper.
See, well, here's the thing. Here's was one of the rules, was I didn't do anything that Christine McConnell didn't do. Now, yeah, it's probably frozen to the pan, and if you flip them over, yeah, there's that problem. Where it was molten chocolate, so when I tried to, like, get the bottom of them, I burned myself real bad.
I don't know how to eat this.
What do you think?
Pretty good.
Yay! So I had the problem of I kept trying to sculpt it, but every time I sculpted it broke and fell apart. So I haven't gotten a chance to, I didn't really get a good chance to like sculpt it and make it more bone-like. But I also haven't tried it, so I'm going to try it for the first time as well. Oh, God. I got all white chocolate. I wanted to get some pretzel.
I want to point out that he immediately put it down on his pants.
I did.
It's pretty good.
Let me get nice and up to the microphone so you guys can get a nice crack here.
That's some Stay Doomed ASMR.
That's actually really good.
This also explains something. I was cleaning up last night.
Yeah.
And I found what now I realize is a piece of the peanut butter dough. And I thought it was just something disgusting. Like, I found a piece of what is now clearly this.
Yeah.
But I found it last night and was like, I don't want to know what this is.
Well,
Because we went out for dinner last night, so
right.
we didn't cook last night. So when I, like, picked it up, I was like, I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
Well, like, I want you to also know that I destroyed the kitchen with this. And, like, I did it all in a day. And, like, there's a lot of this that's, like, let it freeze for 2 hours. So, during those 2 hours, I was like, clean, 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 clean. I was so proud of myself that I had left no evidence anywhere. And then I went and got us our dinner. I came home, and the first thing you said were like, why is there a big thing of pretzel rods? I was like, damn it! How did I leave that out?
What you have to know, grave robbers, I'm impossible to surprise.
You are.
I've ruined multiple surprise parties. I've ruined 2 proposals. And I tried to ruin this, like, real bad.
Yeah, so.
Oh, pretty good.
It is pretty good.
Pretty good.
I think I actually did a decent job. I know they don't really look like bones.
They sure don't.
But, like, I feel like they could. Like, if I had more sculpting tools and the airbrush things and stuff like that, I actually think this is possible. So I'm almost out of battery, but thank you so much for watching this. Be sure to listen to the Stay Doomed episode about Christine McConnell, or watch the Christine McConnell show. It's actually a fantastic show. So check that one out on Netflix. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more videos like this, if you want me to cook more, let me know in the comments below. I'm not above selling out to whatever your whims are. And be sure to subscribe so when that happens, you're here to see it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.